What's up, Juggalos? This is Yakima Juggalo coming at you with an unboxing of a plethora of mail that I've been kind of holding on to. So this is that order that I heard of thanks to the homie Beneath the Dirt on his YouTube podcast. I didn't even know. Oh, it's empty. It's empty. What the heck? Ouija Macc ripped me off. I'm just kidding. It's right here. There's this cool Chapter 17 logo on there. That's his little USB. Now, if you're wondering, oh look, he's headless. Follow me. Let's go see what's on this Chapter 17 USB drive just to see what you got for your $30. Plug the head in right there, barely fit in there. So let's see what we get for 30 bucks. Exclusive Ouija Macc content. You get gutter water, photos, Shit for Brains, DJ Chunk and Ouija Macc, Trash Fire Deluxe, Unreleased, and Wasteland, all on this thumb drive. There you see my ugly bug. Look at that. These are the photos that came on the drive. Just a sneak peek. I know it seems like I'm going through it pretty fast, but hey, if you really wanted to see it, you would have ordered the thumb drive. They say it's supposed to be, after all, an exclusive. So I'm just giving you a quick peek at what was on the drive. Ask yourself next time, will I spend the $30 if Ouija Macc decides to do another thumb drive? So there's that. Gutter water, there's your album, which we have. Shit for Brains, it looks like a song. Trash Fire Deluxe. Wasteland. Unreleased. Pretty Ugly 2, Make Me Laugh. Pretty Ugly 2, Say It Much. So 2 songs. So that is what comes with the Ouija Macc drive. Do I think it was worth $30? Yes. Am I happy I spent it? Yes. It was an exclusive, so you could only get it if you ordered it right away. I don't know how many of these were made, but I'm glad I managed to get my order in before they sold out. So next time, if he does it and you liked what you saw on the drive, get your order in. Cute little Ouija Macc anime character, Chapter 17 logo. So there's that. My wife ordered this Wicked Spaz Workshop. He's a homie we met. He does patches and everything. You can find him on Instagram. My wife ordered this. Check that out. So she ordered that. My wife's happy with that order. Kind of gonna go through these a little quickly. This is from the homie James Jester off of Facebook. Psychopathic Trader, Psychopathic Museum. I ordered this CD. He worked with me on it. This one is sealed. Hurricane of Diamonds. Very happy to get that. Like I said, he hooked it up and worked with me on the... This one you'll like. Check that out. Anybody Killer. He autographed that. Comes with the Native World sticker. And then you got Anybody Killer, The Lost War Chief Sessions Volume 2. I love this CD artwork. Studio Bully, Jay Swindle. Anybody out there? Judge of That, Yug, Strychnine, and Flagrant. What's Up With You? Hey Little Ma, Strychnine. Bitch Quit Callin', ICP with Isham. Blood Under the Moonlight, Strychnine. Talking Shit, Strychnine, Yug, and Flagrant. All Hallows Day, Ajax and Strychnine. Don't Get Popped. Bring It To Ya. Flagrant, Yug, Strychnine. Nothing on Us, Flagrant and Yug, and I. So that's... This is the Lost... This is the War Chief Sessions Volume 2. That's a CD artwork. I hope you enjoyed that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one. This one I ordered for my wife. Virago. Batt. This is Lokey's girlfriend and artist on his album. Lies, Social Mediocre featuring Domino X. Decay featuring Lokey. Vile Vixen, Death March. Blood Rain, Confide. Unhinged featuring Lokey. So there you go. That's Virago, Batt. Here we have Lokey's Metanoia. Beneath the Dirt really loves this album. Reckoning, We Fall, Fade, Judge Not, Spiderwex, Roots, and Demon Inside. Metanoia, Lokey. Now this is a birthday present that I got. I ordered off of Amazon. My niece, my nephews, and my sister-in-law and brother-in-law got this for me. Now, I have yet to see if I fit it. I've been waiting to unbox it. Again, I ordered this off of Amazon. Size, I believe I ordered a 2X, but I should have gone with a 3X. It does come from China. The hood looks a little tiny. Not that I have a huge head or anything, but still, that thing looks like it'd be fitting me pretty tight. This isn't the first time I've ordered some and the size comes in incorrectly. It is what it is. You take the chance. So let me know if you like this sweater. Pretty shach, if you ask me. Shach means pretty good or good in our Sahaptin or Yakima language. Now these, here we go. You've seen these. I've been waiting for this. Cabal. Mr. Gray, look at that. Bukshot. Lokey. Now, I don't know the names of those weapons. I'm not even going to try. Cabal, the cool logo. Came with. Now I ordered the deluxe CD, this mystery box, and the physical CD that went on sale a week later. So I got the autographed flats. I got 2 of them because I ordered the box set, the mystery box, and I ordered the deluxe CD. So once again, Bukshot does not disappoint. Worth every penny I spent on this, hard-earned money, but still it's worth it. You got Lokey's mask. You got the Smokin' Joe logo. You got the Cabal Death Merchant Cults. That's sewn on there as well for my jersey. I don't know if any of you guys have seen the whole jersey. I love showing the whole thing off so you guys see what you can get if you on the fence whether or not you want to order it. To me, it's very well worth your money because these are embroidered patches, so they're not going to come off. They're not going to fade out, strip away. They are sewn onto the jersey, so it's very worth your hard-earned money. Now, I'll get into that box here in a second. Now, the homie from Team MUJ was trying to tell me, oh, I'll sell you the CD for $50, which is a good deal. It's a great deal. But I got luckier. And I managed to get my hands on the ICP The Grump single for $35, $7 shipping. So I saved myself even more money. Would you look at that? This is the February. Barely came in. Oh no, this is a second set coin. I missed June's. I missed June's. So this one came with the Fearless Fred Fury, Flip the Rat, and the bonus disc. Everyone keeps saying, well, I don't know the name. I don't remember the name. They said it on the stream. So this was your CD booklet that came with it. Forgive me, my nails aren't all that long. Here's your track list for Fearless Fred Fury, Flip the Rat, and then this one is the track list for the bonus disc. So when I looked it up, it says Era of Fury, Headbust Brothers, Juggalo Love Cypher, Hair Up, I Can't, 7 foot, 8 foot, Bloody, Cuss Words, Peekaboo, Steve Meets a Boo, 8 Ways to Die Cypher, Mr. Clean, Techniques and Tactics featuring Project Born, Noided, Jelly and Heated, Dono, Judgment Day, and Best Friend. And here's that CD, what it looks like. Era of Fury CD. So there you go, folks. That's the name of it. Got the coin. Looks pretty damn cool. I'm very happy to add that to my coin collection. I'm hoping to get the third one. So there we go. Now, on to Cabal, the mystery box. So I have opened everything already. I hate plastic noise and all that stuff. So here's the coin. Oh, my bad, it's upside down. The Watchers, Cabal. So there's the back of the coin. So I hope this camera does that coin justice. Got a patch with it. Now, this one came with the cards. Some people have read the cards for you. This has a little candle sticker on there. You know, Bukshot doesn't disappoint. He goes all out. He tries to give you your money's worth for this merch. And he tries to make it fun, worth your pennies and your hard-earned money. Because we all work hard for our money. Oh, my apologies. I suck right now trying to get these cards out. I should have just taken them out of the bag before I started recording. My apologies, viewers. There we go. So this one is a Lokey, the Necromancer. The Necromancer is the least seen death merchant, but he is by far the most dangerous. Local folk stories that have been passed around for years have surfaced from witnesses that anyone has ever turned their backs on him have never lived to tell it. These situations have always ended with his curved, ancient, copish blade entering the backs of his victims and exiting the middle of their chests, as well as wicked neck slicing and brutal decapitations. His knowledge of wizardry, incantations, and the dark arts make him one of the deadliest adversaries to walk amongst the shadows. Monolith of Zhao, the Enigma. My apologies, I'm trying to get my camera to focus. A mysterious pyramid-shaped temple stands alone in the barrens of an unknown land. Deep inside this stone monolith, a small pyramid formed from an unknown element sits upon a stone altar within the heart of the temple. A faint reddish energy signature can be seen emanating from this object. As its dark light pulsates and penetrates the shadows within the cavernous walls, the origin of this object remains a mystery. Even though an old wise man from the local village proclaims that it fell thousands of years ago to the earth by the way of this planet Saturn, he also theorizes that it was placed on the altar inside the temple by the shadow people, but no one knows for sure. Offering of Souls, the ritual. Come on, focus camera. The bearer of the coin has to cut themselves and draw blood from their wound while standing on the temple grounds, letting the blood drip on the head of the coin. All this must be done in front of the coin master, who is one of the Cabal's henchmen. These henchmen are also referred to by the townspeople as the gargoyles. After the blood-splattered coin is handed over to the coin master, the visitors are then ushered forward to the heart of the temple grounds, where they will then witness the ritual by the Cabal. This act is called the Offering of Souls. Now, I haven't looked at these just yet till now, so Drameca token, the price. During the 6th month of the year, the Cabal performs a ritual in which they allow certain people from the local towns nearby to attend and witness. This gathering is known as the Dark Assembly. It is performed on the sacrificial grounds next to the temple, and the only way outsiders may attend is done through a very unique process. The first part is the outsiders must have a special coin called the Dramaka token. How and where these coins are required still remain a mystery, but these coins do exist and are very difficult to acquire. So, Bukshot, the butcher. The biggest in physical size of the death merchants, this being referred to as the butcher wields a gigantic Zorlacan mace. It is covered in several years of dried blood and brain matter. The most outspoken of the Cabal, and even though they move as one, he seems to be the decision maker of the collective, unpredictably wise and equally savage. His moves are very calculated and hard to predict. He has been known on many occasions to throw down his weapon in sheer madness and rage and tear his victims apart with his bare hands. Mr. Gray, the executioner. The most evil and vile of the three, this death merchant has been known to stop victims dead in their tracks, just from uttering mere words from his mouth and serpent tongue. The executioner takes great pleasure in disposing of enemies and anyone who could be viewed as a potential threat to their order. Countless bodies and bones have been bashed to pieces by his razor-sharp sword known as falcata. Rumors have amassed that upon any altercation between this monster and his prey, upon removal of the dead bodies, bones were found missing in almost every case. Where and what he does with them still remain a mystery. Mr. Gray, Bukshot, Lokey, Offering of Souls, Dramatica token, Monolith of Zao. So there's the 6 cards. I read all 6. Now this is the CD that came for order after. Here is my Cabal magnet. Very happy to add that to the rest of my magnets. This is the Watchers CD. In an ancient land that time has long forgotten, a temple sits in the shadows of the moonlight. This pyramid-shaped structure, barely known to other inhabitants of this land, is called the Monolith of Zao. It also happens to be the home of 3 dark beings known to very few as the Cabal. The identity of these marauders have been shrouded in mystery for years, and even though the small town on the outskirts of the land have only referred to these shadowy figures as death merchants, no one ever physically seen them entering or exiting the temple. This has raised arguments amongst the locals for years that an entrance to this sanctuary is only a myth, and the idea that these elusive entities live inside the temple, or even still exist for that matter, all of them are wrong. Sorry if I butchered reading that. That's what looks just like the coin, or the magnet and the coin. This one came with Monolith of Zao, Horns of Hades, Shadow People, the Watchers, Dark Assembly, Death Merchants, The Spawning, Madness in Me, Devil Inside, Offering of Souls, Don't Go in the Basement, Maelstrom featuring Twisted, Ala Exul, the Super Famous Funtime Guys, and Phantasm. That's the bonus track. Here is the deluxe version CD. I read pretty much reads the same way. Yep. Here's your credits to everybody. Here's what that CD looks like. This is again the deluxe version. Now, I love ordering all the versions of Bukshot CDs to add to my CD collection. I support the underground, and Bukshot never disappoints. This one only has 12 tracks, missing the one that the third one has. Now, here we go. This one is the box set CD. It's a red case, same CD. There's the Cabal, the Watchers CD cover art, though. Credits inside. Same thing that I've already read and probably butchered as I read it. Again, my apologies if I butchered it. Bukshot, Mr. Gray, Lokey, the Watchers. 12 tracks. Now, here's a fun one that you'll like. Death Merchant Cults. This is my certificate of authenticity. 67 of 100. Monolith of Zhao, Red Temple. That looks so cool. Now, here's some spoiler alert for you, for those of you who haven't seen it yet. The first single, 187, July of 2021, brought to you by none other than Turncoat Dirty. Crypto Dirt, August of 2021. Here's something else I wanted to show you that came with my box set. Cabal, Inception. The idea of this CD was conjured up to show everyone that Bukshot, Lokey, and Mr. Gray have been working together one way or another for many years now. They have been recording songs and featuring each other between different projects, and it was only inevitable that the three of them got together to form Cabal. These tracks were taken from many of their several endeavors throughout the years and were brought together for this special release. For all of you to meditate until the dark assembly has passed and the period of the swarm begins. They are always watching. So here's the track listing. Death Eaters, Bukshot, Lokey, Ala Exul, Demi Damari. Chainsaw Symphony is Lokey. Ape Shit is Mr. Gray. What They Fear, Bukshot. Control, Lokey. Rootless, Mr. Gray, featuring Clockwork, Bukshot, and Insane Loke. Sick is Bukshot. Fuck You is Lokey. Bad News, Mr. Gray. The Reaper, Bukshot, featuring Gorilla Voltage and David Ray. Nasty is Lokey. Kick in the Door, Mr. Gray, featuring Diabolic, C-Mob, and Wildcard. Hellions is Bukshot. Stick Up, Lokey featuring Bukshot and Split Face. Stardust is Mr. Gray. Dark Side, Bukshot featuring Lokey, Misery, and Kid Crusher. Wake Your Demons is Lokey. Lullaby, Mr. Gray featuring Slain and Madchild. Cabal, Inception. There's the CD artwork. That was a super cool bonus throw-in CD. I hope you guys have enjoyed this unboxing. This was my Cabal mystery box pre-order, and also the Cabal order physical CD only, and the deluxe CD, my ICP, Patreon, and the Grump. ABK's War Chief Sessions Volume 2, the Cool Patch, Ouija Macc, Hurricane of Diamonds, Batt, Metanoia, my very bomb-ass Cabal jersey, my 6 Joker card sweater. I hope you made it through this whole thing. The Cabal flats that are autographed by all 3 artists, which I really appreciate because I know it wasn't easy to get done. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Whoop whoop, much motherfucking clown love. Until next time, Juggalos.